guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing another bookshelf organization and tour video. So I have some guys coming over on Monday. It's Saturday right now while I'm filming this, and they have to like get in the air conditioning vents and stuff. So I need my office cleaned out, and there are books everywhere. So I need to kind of put things on shelves and reorganize some things. So I figured while I'm doing that, why not film it? Because there are so many books that need a home. I need to like change some things around, and then I will show you shelf by shelf kind of how I organize things and what I still have to read. So I filmed one of these videos a while ago. It was last summer, I believe. So it's been almost a year since I've showed you my bookshelves. Not much has changed. Not much is going to change, but there are some things that I'm flipping around, so I figured why not show you. So stay tuned for that. And if you're new here, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I read a lot of horror, extreme horror, some thrillers, and a lot of lit-fic. So stick around for that. And I am going to go tackle this beast and show you what I'm doing. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm working with. Like, there is a lot of stuff just kind of like laying around. I don't know. I'm not good at working the camera. Please hold. Like, as you see, there's just like stuff everywhere. There's a lot of like books that I just hauled, that I filmed. Like, just a lot of things are just looking sloppy, and I need to clean this place up. Okay, so here it is, finally all done. I'm gonna try my best to show you what's going on over here. So starting with like when you first come in my office, this first shelf here, these are all of my horror books. This entire bookshelf is completely full. I'm like completely stocked with horror. So eventually this shelf in here, this Grady Hendrix shelf, is gonna be condensed. This Stephen King shelf, we'll get into that subject in a second. But yeah, this is the full horror section. So let me show you, I'm gonna start with the bottom, and I'm gonna show you kind of what's going on over here. So these shelves down here, so this is mainly general horror. So I have some Brahm over here. I still need to read The Child Thief. I have some other general horror books. I still need to read Where They Wait by Scott Carson, Diavola by Jennifer Thorne. I have Human Monsters by Sadie and Ashley from Nightworms. It's like an anthology. Her Body and Other Parties. This might be lit-fic, actually. I have no idea, but that's a short story collection. These Clive Barker books, the Books of Blood, I have volumes 1, 2, 3 and volumes 4 through 6. I still need to read The Silence of the Lambs, Battle Royale, The Road by... Ow! I just fucked my nail up. The Road by Cormac McCarthy, and The Twisted Ones by T. Kingfisher. Those are the ones that I still need to read down here. Moving up here, this Ghost. This is a light. See, ta-da! I don't know where this is from. This was a gift, but yeah, moving up here, I have my Jennifer McMahon books. I still need to read The Drowning Kind, The Invited, and My Darling Girl. I have Still by Charlie Jacob. This was a recommendation by Judith Sonnet, and I still need to read that one. It's more like extreme horror, I believe. Then moving into some more like, this is a mixture of like extreme horror and general horror, I think. The Obituaries, volumes 4 and 5, I still need to read. That's novelette collections by Daniel Volpe, Aaron Beauregard, and Christopher Triana. I still need to read Night Shoot by David Sodergren. A Haunt of Travels and the Cleanup Crew by A.W. Mason. These are my John Lynch's, Chandler Morrison. I have, moving into like more extreme horror over here, Psychic Teenage Bloodbath. I still need to read When She Weeps by John Athen. Let me see, this Aaron Beauregard, Morbid Curiosities collection. The Cuck by Aaron Beauregard. Moving into, I have some DW hits. I think I still need to read Stay Out of the Tub. And this book was sent to me, Uncanny Valley Days, I need to read, and Bloodtooth by DW Hits. I'm going to flip these over so that way all his books are together. Then, moving over here, I think the only one I still need to read, Only Psychos by Daniel Volpe, and What the Fuck Was That by Bridget Nelson. This is a short story collection, I believe. Moving up a shelf, I think this entire shelf is extreme horror, but mainly like the same author. So I have my Judith Sonnets over here. I still need to read Deep Dark and Fetal Backwash. I think those are the only ones I still need to read from her over here. Yeah. And then, oh, and Eels I have also. And then I have my McKay Watsons. I have like some Stuart Bray, Cotton Candy by him I haven't read, Reception by Kenzie Jennings. I have all of my Christopher Triana books here. I still have to read The Shepherd of the Black Sheep, Body Art, The Old Lady, The Detained, Ex-Boogeyman, basically all these new books that I have. The Ruined Season, Blood Relations, and then I have some Grindhouse Press books together over here because they all have these G's on them and I just felt weird separating them. The Freak Show by Brian Smith and Depraved by Brian Smith, The Sorrow King by Anderson Prunty. I have some John Wayne Communal books that I still need to read over here. I've been meaning to check him out for a while. Paradise Club by Tim Meyer, A Voice So Soft by Patrick Lacey, and then I have some Samantha Kolesniks over here that I love. And this one is Saint Sadist by Lucas Mangum. Up here is my, hold on, let me move you. Up here I have my Grady Hendrix shelf. I just absolutely love Grady Hendrix. He's my favorite general horror author. His books just entertain me. I've read all of them. I just have some paperbacks from hell here that I still need to read. Progeny of the Adder, Gwen and Green, When Darkness Loves Us, and A Nest of Nightmares. This guy is from Etsy. There's a dead succulent in it. I don't want to tell you how long it's been in there. Just don't worry about it. I am not very good with this camera, but this is my Stephen King shelf. I am not a huge fan of his, so I don't have many. And honestly, even these are probably taking up room. I still have to read 11/22/63. Is that the name of it? Dreamcatcher, Lisey's Story, The Stand, Firestarter, Dr. Sleep, and I think that's it. So like half of these. This is a little worry gnome. This is a little guy that I got from Whole Foods with a dead plant in it again. This Jack thingy is from Etsy, and then that little hand over there is from Yankee Candle, I think. This guy is from Mayhem Made. It's a planter. I have a fake plant in it because I didn't want to put it outside with all the bird poop. And then up here, this shelf here, I'm trying my best to film with my arms and I'm really shaky. I'm sorry. This is more general horror. I still need to read John Dies at the End. Haven't heard great things. Hex, Interview with the Vampire. Moving into some Anya Alborn. I still need to read Within These Walls. The Night Sister, Ring by Koji Suzuki. I Am Legend. And I think I've read all of these. Something Wicked, This Way Come. The Butterfly Garden. Queen of Teeth I need to read, and then moving into Paul Tremblay. I still need to read Survivor Song, but I haven't heard great things about that one either. Down here, this is my little Squishmallow and my pillow that's supposed to be outside on the balcony that, once again, I don't want birds to poop on. So that shelf down there, I have just some like mangas, Killing Stalking I'm obsessed with, some graphic novels like the Lock and Key series by Joe Hill I still need to read, and that Berserk book. And this shelf down here, I have some Junji Ito's, still need to read most of those, and then my Heartstopper graphic novels. I don't know. These little skeleton guys. That other one up there on that shelf is broken, but they're from Michaels. I have my Eddie Munson candle. This Eddie Munson candle because I thought that I was in love with him for like 2 minutes, but I'm only in love with Pete Davidson. So why do I have this? I don't know. This shelf here, I have my babies. McKay is like my best friend, and I absolutely love Broken Doll's Deliverance. It's extreme horror. I have Brother by Anya Elborn and Survivor by J.F. Gonzalez up here because I love them to pieces. They're kind of like what started my channel. Like the beginning of me reading horror is thanks to those two books. These shelves up here, if you can see, let me move you up. I'm really bad at this. Okay. These shelves up here are memoirs. I have celebrity memoirs. I think I've read all of them except for The Office BFFs, Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsey. And then I still have to read Tom Felton's memoir. I was in love with him as a child. And then Steve-O, funny story, I bought his book and he thought that when you buy a book on Amazon it comes signed. Honey, no. But then he like reached out for everyone's emails and he like personalized a book plate and he wrote my name, and I'm in love with him. So yeah. Then these are just some more memoirs. I still have to read Hereafter, Crying in H Mart, Notes on a Silencing. These are my like death and dying morbid books. All That Remains, Postmortems, and Stiff I still need to read. Top shelf here, I just have some random novellas. I think I've read all of those except for Stargazers by L.P. Hernandez, and there's like a Lucas Mangum one up there I still need to read. I have my Full Brutal by Christopher Triana on display because I look just like her, and this entire book is my personality, and I love Kim White. My turtle that my dad got me from Jamaica. Up here I have some random, up top I have some random bobbleheads from Spirit Halloween. This little Billy guy, my fake plant, some random Goosebumps books, just some random things up here. This random potted plant from Target. This home sign from Etsy. We're just gonna keep going. This Scream popcorn bowl, this Michael Myers mask, and this guy from At Home. That's what's up here. Random crap. Moving into the next shelf, these are all thrillers. I have an empty shelf down there with books that I got rid of. These are a random mix of thrillers. I haven't read anything on the left. So Baby X, For Your Own Good, Before She Finds Me, A Good Marriage, Falling, The Wife Between Us, The Whisper Man, Every Last Fear, The Nothing Man, The Trap, Midnight is the Darkest Hour. I have not read. All of these I've read. And then Playing Nice by J.P. Delaney, The First Day of Spring, and Not So Perfect Strangers I still need to read. And moving up, I haven't been reading a ton of thrillers lately, so I don't have like a significant amount. They're mostly by the same author, like authors that I know that I like. So I have like Jennifer Hillier, Alice Feeney, Riley Sager. Like they're usually, well, Riley Sager is an exception. He's hit or miss for me, but generally I like their books. These books I liked. The only ones I haven't read on this shelf are these Book of the Month ones. The Soulmate, Sign Here, Kill for Me, Kill for You, The Broken Girls, Murder Road. Those are the ones that I still have to read from this shelf. And then up here, I love Lisa Jewell. The only one I still have to read is The Third Wife. This is from Mayhem Made, this Billy from Saw. And then I have some fake flowers in there. I love Gillian Flynn. I love Sherry LaPena usually, and I love Jennifer Hillier. I think the only one that I still have to read is A Stranger in the House. This little turtle. And then these two shelves up here, I love Karen Slaughter, so I have a bunch of her books. I still need to finish reading the Grant County series. I still need to read A Faint Cold Fear, which is the third one. Faithless, Beyond Reach. After That Night is like the end of the Will Trent series. I don't know. That book was sent to me. I have a long way to go before I reach that one. Blacktop Wasteland by S.A. Cosby and My Darkest Prayer by him. Still need to read those. Flowers in the Attic, Petals in the Wind. Is that even a thriller? I don't know why it's up there. The Appeal, The Island, Her Sweet Revenge, The Surgeon, Shutter Island, Stranger in the Mirror, Lying in Wait, and The Last Thing to Burn. I still need to read those. And then moving on up here, The Chain, True Crime Story, The Devil of Nanking. Still need to read those guys. The Winter Sister, My Sister the Serial Killer. The Good Samaritan by John Mars. Most of these guys I've read. I Let You Go by Claire McIntosh. The Arrangement by Robin Harding. Never Let You Go by Chevy Stevens. Don't Look for Me, Wendy Walker. The Family Plot by Megan Collins. The Perfect Ruin. And that's it for up here. If any of these books suck, please let me know because I really have been disliking thrillers lately, so let a girl know. On over, this is my final shelf over here. Up here, this is a mix of books that just like don't fit in, that are so random for me to be reading, like YA. I still need to read Ace of Spades and the Mary Shelley Club. And then I like Tiffany D. Jackson. The only books I still need to read are Grown and Allegedly. My Dearest Darkest, I need to read. Radio Silence. These are all like YA books. These are like random fantasy books that I got sucked into buying for videos and I'll probably hate. Like, when am I ever gonna read this giant ass book? I have no idea, but I still need to read that one. Empire of the Vampire is like the only one that I might like. Legends and Lattes, I still need to finish the rest of this stupid series. A Court of Thorns and Roses is like the worst book I've ever read. But I still was going to continue for some videos. I bought the first two books of the Throne of Glass series. Well, I bought the whatever. And then these romance books over here, Book Lovers and My Killer Vacation. I thought it was a great idea to buy those for videos, and I'm probably going to hate them. I bought them specifically for rant reviews. Here is my Coheed and Cambria shelf. They're my favorite band, so I collect their graphic novels and such. So that's down here. And we're moving into more like a mixture of things. I have some like lit-fic, some mysteries, some historical fiction, some classics, I don't know, random things. I still need to read The Mystery Guest, which is the second book to The Maid. I still need to read A History of Wild Places, The Women, 1,000 Splendid Suns, Melissa Broder, my queen, Summer Island, The Kite Runner, Brave New World I've read, but I would love to reread this sometime. All the Ugly and Wonderful Things, and Every Morning The Way Home Gets Longer and Longer, Slaughterhouse 5, still need to read that guy. Okay, moving down here, Rabbit Hole is like a mystery case study, lit-fic. Bret Easton Ellis, still need to read Imperial Bedrooms. Chuck Palahniuk, Not Forever But For Now. I tried reading this one, it wasn't very good. I need to try again. The Invention of Sound, My Year of Rest and Relaxation, The Book of X, Bones and All, Everyone in This Room Will Someday Be Dead, The End of Alice, Please read this leaflet carefully. Still need to read those, guys. This is from Bath & Body Works. Then down here, these are all my nonfiction books. So this entire shelf down here, these are all like health books. So I have like my health, you know, Body into Balance, Ayurvedic medicine, hormonal books, books about chronic illnesses and periods and endometriosis and chronic pain, memoirs, things like that. Anything relating to pain and health are on this shelf, and I've read most of them. This one, This Is Your Brain on Birth Control. There's a couple here and there, but not very exciting to talk about. This shelf down here is more nonfiction. I have a mixture of things like my astrology books, some true crime. I still need to read Member of the Family, which is about Charles Manson. American Kingpin, which is about the dark web. This is history, I think. The Escape Artist, about World War II. Then I have some like self-help kind of books. Imposter No More. Moving On Doesn't Mean Letting Go. Still need to read those. This Brene Brown, I thought it was just me, but it isn't. Then I have some more like spirituality, manifestation kind of books. I used to be really into that like many years ago. Maybe I need to get back into that. Maybe that's what I need. I've been a little cynical asshole lately. But I think I've read all of those. So yeah, that is it. This is my book card. I just keep the books that I've read this month that I need to talk about in a wrap up here. But that's it. That's nothing exciting. So yeah, that is it. Finally rearranged my shelves, got things back in order. Love that for me. I feel like things feel so much cleaner in here now. I mean, the rest of my office is kind of a nightmare, but yeah, I don't keep books that I don't love. Otherwise, let me know if any of these books suck or if they are great. Also let me know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!